Hi guys, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Alright, so yesterday we went over a lot of stuff on La Santisima Muerte, on her altar, everything was just amazing. So after that I kind of went and, splurged just a little bit, $3 on some not tea lights, but glass and case candles. Just kind of helped out and just, cleaned up her altar, made it nice. And so yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I actually talked to YouTube today, so they're on my case, my channel more. So it's, hopefully it's just the weight game now. So hopefully it does come back. She was pretty confident in the YouTube support team that, we're currently in contact with about that, and then the authorities, all of that stuff. So it has to be reported to the police and all that. So it's pretty scary. It's really scary. I feel like a fucking prisoner in my own goddamn home because of all these, I don't know. So anyway, let's just go on to this. So, alright, so La Santisima Muerte spiritual baths. I don't like baths, so I don't do these. So, alright. Spiritual baths are related to healing practices all throughout the world. Everybody knows that. Everybody has some sort of healing bath recipe. So, or spiritual bath of any kind. So these baths strengthen our connection with nature. The La Santisima Muerte baths aid in strengthening our connection with La Santisima Muerte, or to cast her blessings upon us. So, these baths can be taken for inner guidance and uplift the soul, even for those who do not hold any particular religious or spiritual beliefs. So, depending on the spiritual bath, taking these baths can help end bad luck, open the way for love, happiness, money, healing, remove obstacles, break witchcraft, and just about any other situation a person may face. So remember that La Santisima Muerte is a complete and total magical system within herself. So she is a religious system and a magical system all in one. So you can participate in her religious side. Well, it's all kind of, connected. So, alright, spiritual bathing. It helps to remove negative energy from the physical, mental, and spiritual bodies that is collected from, your day-to-day activities. So the practice cleanses the body of unseen energies and harmful conditions, and is used to attract certain kinds of energies that you want. So, like if you're in the bath, so if you want to attract something to you, you would probably wipe the bath with the herbs up, and then if you're cleansing, wiping downwards to brush it all off. So, and then we have the moon. The moon is very important within her, the different moon phases for the different spiritual workings and the baths. Wow, my hair looks incredibly psychotic today. So the moon, among other things, the different phases of the moon add extra power to your spiritual bathing experiences. So each lunar cycle offers different benefits. So if you are going to incorporate the lunar influences in your spiritual baths, just remember that during the waning moon is good for when you want to remove or lessen, repel, or send something away. So that would be the wiping down or wiping off, sending it off. So, during the waxing moon is good for when you want to draw or attract, bring or increase or make something grow. So that would be, you would wipe and rub, all the herbs and stuff up your body, just like you're, dressing a candle. So during the new moon is good for when you want to start something new, obviously, such as renewing your faith or a project. So there's also a good moon phase to connect with La Santisima Muerte. So this is also a good moon phase, the dark of the moon. So there are numerous places on the web that give the current phases of the moon. I have one on my iPad. It's some kind of full moon app that tells you what it's going through now, the phase, the astrological symbol, and what you can expect. So it's free and it's very good. So actually I will share it with you guys here. It is called, did I delete it? It's called Full Moon, and it's free for iPad or iPhone. And then you can always check your local newspaper too, because they also provide the different moon phases. Calendars are very hard. Some of them are very, very different. So you might sometimes not have that option on your calendar to find your moon phase. But it's still a good idea to keep that in mind. Traditional witchcraft, you don't really focus on moon phases, so except for, like the full moon. Alright, blah 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 blah. The bath ritual. So the Santisima baths are prepared with a variety of materials depending on its purpose. So some baths may contain spiritual oils, herbs, or flowers and other plants. So bath ingredients are chosen for their energies and their connection to La Santisima Muerte. For instance, if the bath is intended to attract love, you would choose an herb or oil with those same properties. If the goal is to protect you from witchcraft, the herbs should be chosen for their ability to give protection. So look in the lesson sent out earlier, which lists the herbs connected to La Santisima Muerte. So when using herbs in the bath, they are normally made into a spiritual liquid, so it's like a tea, in a non-drinkable tea form. So after being strained, the liquid is reserved and poured into the tub water. All spiritual baths should contain at least a 4 or a half cup of holy water. If you can find your holy water, if you can do it yourself, if you can bless it or do whatever, if you don't want to go to a church, I completely understand. So, where'd I go? So the spiritual baths are taken in a specific manner, and if necessary, a certain number of baths may be needed to obtain the best results. So the best time to take a spiritual bath is at the crack of dawn. But if this is impossible, the next best time for spiritual bathing is at sundown. Yeah, I would rather do the crack of dawn than sundown, but I mean either one would be good. I think anyway. So numbers also play an important role and are believed to generate extreme amounts of energy. So if you would like to include the power of numbers in your spiritual bathing experience, so here are the rules as follow. So the rule is, for La Santisima Muerte baths, when the goal is to attract, draw, to increase, or to bring something to you, the spiritual bath should be made of 7 ingredients, including the half cup of holy water. So first you would fill the tub with your plain bath water. So after it is full, you will add your ingredients. Next, you swirl the water around 7 times with your dominant hand, the one you write with. Light 2 white candles in honor of La Santisima Muerte, and arrange them near the tub on the floor so that when you get out, you will have to walk between them. So literally, it's like a doorway to, you're walking through that doorway of what you want to attract or repel. So very, very neat. Very, very simple. Very good. I used to do a lot of these baths, but ever since I started doing my hair, no, not happening. So, alright, the candles can be any color. So, as long as they are white. Oh, wait, the candles can be any candle. Oh, but you choose, but they have to be white. So, they can be tea lights, anything. So, the exception would be if you are burning a La Santisima Muerte in glass encased candle. In this, the color of the wax can be of any color that comes with your candle. So you can try to get the white one, which is the most readily available one. So you're going to get in the tub and you're going to immerse yourself in the water 7 times, including your head. Bleach blondes, be careful. Be very careful. It's very difficult to get certain colors out of your hair. Alright, so you're going to get in the tub, immerse yourself 7 times, including your head. Next, stand up with your hands and wipe the water upwards from your body, from your feet to your head, and you're going to do this 7 times. So upward. Sit back down in the water and recite your prayer 7 times while you are soaking. So you will take the same bath in the same manner for 7 consecutive days. So after each bath, you should have some of the bath water in a small container and add it to the next bath. So you get out of the tub and walk in between the 2 La Santisima Muerte candles. Get dressed in freshly laundered clothes. Do not put on clothing that has been previously worn, even for a minute. So they have to be freshly laundered. That's a funny word. So do not towel dry. Instead, allow your body to air dry naturally. I hate that. You can use a towel on your hair so that it isn't dripping wet. Pinch out the La Santisima Muerte candle. Do not blow them out, and relight them the next day for your next bath. So at the last day of spiritual bathing, allow the La Santisima Muertes candles to burn out completely. So, before allowing all of the water to drain out of the tub, take 2 small bowls of the bath water. 1 bowl you will pour on the ground outside of your home. The other bowl you will set upon your La Santisima Muerte altar, so that she can further the blessings. So this is the water that you will add to your next bath. So it does remain on the altar overnight. So 24 hours. When your goal is to control, command, dominate, or to influence something, the spiritual bath should be taken in the same outline as above, except you would replace everything with 9 instead of 7. So, when the goal is to remove, lessen, shrink, rid, or send away, including breaking witchcraft, something the spiritual bath should be taken in the outline is above, but replaced with everything with 13. So, the only changes made for removing something is that you wipe your body downwards instead of upwards. So, there we go. I still know my spiritual bathing techniques somewhat. Alright, so, and for just refreshing yourself spiritually, take the above bath doing everything only once. So you do not need to incorporate the magic of numbers into your La Santisima Muerte baths. They will still work regardless. So numbers are only, to add a little extra energy to your bathing experiences, which is not bad. So after selecting the herbs you want to include in your bath, they must be made into a tea form, non-drinkable, what this person calls a spiritual liquid. So this is easily achieved by bringing 3 cups of water to a boil, remove from heat and add your herbs. Cover and allow the liquid to steep for about 30 minutes. Strain out the herbs and use the liquid for the bath. The amount of herb you use is small, just enough so of each herb to fit in the center of the palm. So not heaping. This would be close to about 2 tablespoons of each. So about just 2 tablespoons of each herb. It works pretty good. So. Oh. Smoke in the eye. That hurts. Alright, so, now, wow, that really hurts. Now, burning incense during your ritual bath can add an added advantage by bringing in helpful influences from the chosen fragrance, and it adds to the focus of the bath itself. So, if you choose to burn incense during your bath, select one that is pleasing to you, since this will help you relax and focus on the experience. Never burn an incense fragrance that you are not fond of. It will make your mind wander and cause unneeded distractions. So, wow, that really hurt. Really freaking hurt. God. Wow. Alright. Okay, so, let's see. Where'd I go? Okay, so the incense should always be calming, meditative, and pleasing to your own personal likes. So, alright, we have the basis for the bath down. Now, here are the bath mixtures. Alright, so here is a La Santisima Muerte banishing bath. So you're going to do a half a cup of holy water, a 1/4 cup of sea salt, hyssop, basil, and that's it for that bath. So, and then you make it into your tea form, and there you go. So, a La Santisima Muerte love bath. So, you're going to do a half a cup of holy water, rosemary, mint, and rose petals. Now, for a La Santisima Muerte abundance bath, half a cup of holy water, oregano, pineapple chunks, and yerba santa. That's pretty interesting because when you put like oranges in your bath water, your skin is the largest porous organ on your body, so it's going to absorb all the nutrients of, say, the orange or the pineapple and the herbs. So, alright, now a La Santisima Muerte business success bath. A half a cup of holy water, rue, which you can find in any Latino market, and it's very inexpensive. I have a rue tincture, or oil, I don't know, one or the other. I think I have both. Yeah, and I think I actually have rue left. It's it's for money. So, and then we do allspice and fennel. Now, a La Santisima Muerte, a lustful bath. Alright, you're going to do half a cup of holy water, poppy seed, and vanilla bean. Alright, a La Santisima Muerte healing bath. Half a cup of holy water, milk, thistle, gardenia, and geranium. Ooh, the gardenia and geranium would smell wonderful together. I did not know that. And I have those oils. So you could also take this and you could do oils with this. Get creative. Sit with her and, kind of channel. See what happens. Alright, so La Santisima Muerte anti-witchcraft bath. So I have a cup of holy water, basil. Basil in Italy is an all-purpose herb for basically everything. Cleansing, all of it. You want money? Here's some basil. You want love? Here's some basil. Protection? Basil. Basil. Healing? Basil. Cleansing? Basil. Anything? Basil. Rosemary and rue. La Santisima Muerte money bath. I have a cup of holy water, basil, ginger, and lavender. Now, a La Santisima Muerte protection bath. I have a cup of holy water, cumin. Oh, I would never bathe in cumin. That stuff smells awful. Ooh. Bergamot. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. And then float 3 pieces of aloe vera roots in the tub. And that is La Santisima Muerte's herb of choice. So you also get the added benefits of the aloe vera. Oddly enough, I've been using a lot of aloe vera gel for, because I've been outside a lot, obviously, and it kind of just it connects me with her. It just triggers something, and when I'm doing that at night, I'm thinking, okay, La Santisima Muerte, the way I'm rubbing it into my shoulders and my back and, my arms. And it was actually pretty neat. Alright, so let's see. Whoopsie doopsie doopsie. Give me 1 second and we'll be right back, guys. Alright, sorry guys. Ooh, what's going on? No, nothing great. So, alright, now here is a La Santisima Muerte ridding a troublesome neighbor. That does work too. Alright, so this is used to make a neighbor move. I don't have neighbors. I don't have any neighbors. So you will need 2 black freestanding candles, 1 candle for the man and 1 for the woman of the household. So if there's only 1 head of the household, you only need 1 black candle. Amazon, chime candles, spell candles, like $8.99 for 20. Perfect. And they're amazing, and they're not purple, they're black. So, alright. 2 candle holders, getaway oil, cayenne pepper, 1 black dressmaker's pin. The pins with the little balls at the top, you can get them very cheap at the dollar store or your fabric store. Parchment paper, or you can do bamboo paper. Black ink pen, dirt from the neighbor's yard, charcoal disc for your incense. Incense burner, sea salt. 1 small bowl, 1 rusty nail, asphateria, wooden matches, dirt from a dead plant. Oh, I could always use mine from my aloe vera plant. Got oddly dyed. And vinegar. So here's the directions. So take the candles, and with the black dressmaker's pin, so you're going to carve the names of the neighbors on each of the candles. Write the woman's name on 1 candle and the man's on the other candle. So you're going to pour a small amount of vinegar into the bowl and add 2 large pinches of sea salt. Baptize each of the candles to each of the neighbors using the vinegar and salt mixture. So this gives the candles a personal link to the neighbors and sours their desire to live in the house. This also works well for domination purposes. It really, honestly, works very well. I promise you that. So take the male candle in your left hand. Now with your right hand, dip your fingers into the vinegar mixture and sprinkle it over the candle in the sign of the cross. So like this. And you're going to say, before the altar of La Santisima Muerte, I baptize you, man's name, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. From this moment on your man's name, and you will obey my every command. Now place his candle in a candle holder. So, now take the woman's candle in your left hand, jazz hands. With your right hand, dip your fingers into the vinegar mixture again and sprinkle it over the candle in the sign of the cross like this, and say, before the altar of La Santisima Muerte, I baptize you, woman's name, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. So from this moment on, you are woman's name, and you will obey my every command. Wow, we're having odd weather. What is going on with my hair? It is odd. It's huge. I need to. No, I don't even care anymore. Alright. So now you're going to place her candle in the candle holder. So pour a small amount of the getaway oil on the palm of your dominant hand, the one you write with. So you can alter this for anything you basically want. So, and dress the male candle. Begin rubbing the oil on the candle from the bottom of the candle towards the top of the candle. Do not apply the oil from the top down. Since you want to make them move, dominate them, bring them ill wishes, you dress the candle from the bottom towards the top. While you are applying the oil, you're going to say, man's name. You will relocate immediately, or you will face serious setbacks, misfortunes, and illness. To avoid this, move now. I plant the seed within your mind. It will grow rapidly, worrying you and causing you unsettlement until you relocate. Ooh, that's a bit harsh, but it works. Then to La Santisima Muerte say, La Santisima Muerte, go and visit them and cause them fear to remain in that house. Allow them to see you, dearest Santa, which is saint in Spanish. So, now take some of the dirt that you have collected from the neighbor's yard and dress the male candle with it from the bottom to the top and say, leave now. With, a lot more forceful than that. Leave now. Get out. Alright, where'd I go? I'll place his candle in the candle holder. Oh, wait, no. What am I doing? Where did I go? Place her candle in the candle holder. Alright, now with the rusty nail, make a small hole hole on the side of each of the male and female candles. So be careful not to break the candle itself, though. So yeah, just be very careful. So when you are making the hole, you will have to dig out small sections of the wax slowly in order to keep from cracking the wax. So go slow, make the hole small, just large enough to fit the rolled name paper inside. So the hole does not have to be deep, just deep enough to hold the paper in place. So, with the parchment paper and the black ink pen, write the name of the man on the paper and sprinkle some cayenne pepper over the name. It's weird, this weather is odd today. So roll the paper up tightly with the cayenne pepper inside and stick the roll into the hole in the man's candle. So, you're going to do the same for the woman's candle. Now, you're going to light both of the candles with the wooden match, and you're going to say, I dominate you, I control you, I cause you to relocate immediately. Do not hesitate. Move now or suffer the consequences. Now, I know that sounds harsh. Place the charcoal disc in the incense burner and ignite it with the wooden match. When the coal is lit, place a large pinch of asphotidia in the center of the coal. When it begins to smoke, take each of the candles and pass it over the smoke and say, leave now. Ouch. Now take a pinch of the dirt that you collected from the dead plant and slowly sprinkle it over the coal. Do not place too much on it or it will go out, obviously, because it's dirt. Allow the coal to burn out. Do not place any more herb on it. Burn the candle for 5 minutes every day until they are completely burned out. Each time you light the candles, you should talk to them. Tell them that they are, to move immediately, or they will certainly suffer the consequences. So you're going to once more call on La Santisima Muerte and say, La Santisima Muerte, go and visit them and cause them fear to remain in that house. Allow them to see you, dearest Santa. So, alright. Once the candles have been used, collect all the remains except for the ash from the charcoal in a bag, and if you can, bury them in your neighbor's yard. So if this is too difficult, maybe there is a place somewhere in their yard that is overgrown that you can throw the remains in so that they won't be found. It's a little difficult these days to do that. So, oh, yes, I know, you guys, my YouTube channel has been hacked. I know, I just got off the phone with YouTube. Anyways, where did I go? I don't remember. I don't even know what it was doing. Okay, so if this is still too difficult to find a place that's overgrown in their yard to dump your, spell remains. Where did I go? Oh, collect the remains except the ash from the charcoal in a bag, and if you can, bury it. I already went over that. So if it is still too difficult, take the candles and rub them on the tires of their cars so that some of the wax gets on the tires, and throw the rest away in a public dumpster. Okay, so that makes more sense. Now collect the ash from the charcoal and scatter them in the neighbor's yard. Try to scatter some of on their doorstep so that they will have to walk through it. Also try to get some of the ash on the doorknob so that it will get on their hands, and scatter the rest in the yard. Yeah, that's very different. Alright, so here we have a La Santisima Muerte breakup spell. And these are very powerful. So be careful. Be very careful. Alright. So this is used to split up two people. What you need is 1 fresh lemon, bat blood oil, black pepper, 1 rusty nail, cayenne pepper, 9 black dressmaker pins with the little black balls on top, a yard of black fabric, black yarn, 9 black candles, freestanding, dirty paper. You can go out and you can rub it all over the dirt if you want to. Black ink pen, 6 aspirin tablets, a glass jar with a lid, and white vinegar. Now, here's your directions. Dress the 9 candles with the bat blood oil and the black pepper. Rip 2 small pieces of the dirty paper. You want rough edges on the paper, that's why you rip it instead of cutting it. In black ink, write the female's name 9 times on the paper on 1 piece of the dirty paper. And write the name of the male 9 times on the other piece of dirty paper. Write the name as small as you can and rip the paper around the name so that you can get the paper down to a very small size. So, you will light 1 candle every day for 9 days, but you dress them all at once. So, light 1 of the black candles, cut the lemon in half, pick up 1/2 of the lemon, and insert 1 of the name papers into 1/2 of the lemon, and the other name into the other half of the lemon. Push and manipulate the paper until it's inside the lemon, and then you're going to say, I baptize you as female's name before the powerful image of La Santisima Muerte. From now on you will be known as female's name. Repeat this baptism with the other half of the lemon for the man's name. So now, with the female's half of the lemon, insert 3 aspirins into the pulp. As you do that, say, female's name. Your relationship with man's name will sour, but the power of La Santisima Muerte, every time you are in his presence, a repulsive sour taste will come into your mouth. Yuck. Good luck with that. Alright, repeat this process with the man's half of the lemon. This time say, man's name, your relationship with female's name will sour by the power of La Santisima Muerte. Every time you are in her presence, a repulsive sour taste will come into your mouth. So, over each half of the lemon skin, mark an invisible X across the skin of the lemon using the thumb of your dominant hand. So maybe even your thumbnail. Alright, and say, I curse you and command you to break and end your relationship now by the powerful scythe of La Santisima Muerte. Do this with both lemon halves. Sprinkle each lemon half with cayenne pepper on all sides and say, I curse you and command you to break this relationship. So, yeah, just be careful. Caution. Caution, caution. I need caution tape as a tank top today. I curse you. Wait, blah, yeah. Put the two lemon halves back together with the rusty nail in between them. So, and put the lemon back together with the pins. The pin should have it, hold it all together. So, as you insert the pins, curse the couple 9 times by saying, if you do not obey my command to break up this relationship at once, you will suffer in the fires of hell for eternity. Wow. Well, that's a little much. Brimstone and fire. Wow. I like that. I do. Wow, I'm getting more laugh lines. I need Botox. Wow. Yeah, if you do not obey my command to break up this relationship at once, you will suffer in the fires of hell for eternity. Whoo. Woohoo. Then wrap the lemon in the black fabric and begin to bind it with the black yarn. As you wrap the lemon, tie the yarn in 9 knots and place the lemon near the candle. For the next 8 days, repeat the curse you put on the couple, the one that states you'll burn in the fires of hell, and tell them both the only way to end their bad luck is to break up. Wow, I wonder if that's just a scare tactic, because I do not believe in hell. Okay, now, each night place the remaining candle wax and any other remains of the ritual in a jar. After 9 days, cut off the yarn and fabric from the lemon. Remove the 9 pins and separate the lemon and bury the man's half of the lemon in the backyard where the sun does not shine. Are we sticking it up his ass? Okay. Oh, I like under a bush. Okay, I get that. So you might want to get creative and find a way for you to identify whose half is whose. So, oh, I gotta sneeze. Allergies are bad. Shit, I can't. Very bad allergy day. Alright. With the girl's half of the lemon, place it in the jar with all the remains that you have been collecting and fill the jar with vinegar. Wrap the jar in black fabric and tie it up with black yarn, making 9 knots as before. Take the jar and dispose of it in a public dumpster. Call the girl by name and command her to leave. Walk away and don't look back. So, those are pretty intense. I like it. I do like the intensity and the severity of the damnation of hellfire. I think that's pretty cool. I think it's pretty funny. No disrespect to you, mama. La Santisima Muerte, but I mean, yeah, that's pretty damning someone to hellfire. I think it's a scare tactic, so that's pretty cool. So yes, yeah, I'm still kind of glad that I can, it froze up. Okay, so I'm still kind of glad that, I get to come on here. I can see you guys coming back from my old channel. Thank you for coming back and following me on here. Hopefully, YouTube will get the channel back up sooner than later. Yeah, luckily, whoever I talked to with YouTube, she was an amazing help. She recognized a lot of my questions, such as, why do the YouTube support team have bad grammar? That was my first question. Can I ask you a question? Sure. do you ever notice that the YouTube support team has really bad grammar? She kind of chuckled, and I chuckled too. And she said no. And I said, well, they do. So, just to make sure that it's actual YouTube, representatives that I'm speaking with through email. So, yes, just make sure. Jenna Jones, I know that your Instagram was hacked. I would actually, if you have any kind of information in regards to like credit card, social security numbers, change the password, especially report it to your local police department. That is what I was told by the lady from YouTube. So when it comes to monetized channels that are as large as mine was, you make sure if you are hacked or hijacked, whatever, like hijacking a plane, you're hijacking a fucking YouTube channel. Make sure you track down all the sources, always. Make sure you do that. There's spam email too, and I was the idiot that filled that out. Your account it's been flagged for, suspicious activity or spam. YouTube never asks for your password, ever. My mistake. Big mistake. Costly mistake. So now I'm just afraid that, these people, this person, this fucking Nigerian motherfucker, is going to have my address, my social, all of my everything. But, thank God for ADT. And security cameras. So, thank God. But for AdSense, if any of you are on AdSense, it is AdSense/support. Oh no, AdSense that little sign right here. That's not a slash, but a that. AdSense-support at google.com. If you're connected to AdSense and you're making money from any kind of social platform, make sure you email them and tell them what is going on. Make sure you tell them your entire everything that is going on. So as long as it is connected to your account, you're going to get the money. The hacker, no, they're not going to. So again, I'm gonna stress this until I kill myself or until I die. So again, just do the two-step verifications, change your passwords, all of them, and make them really, really complicated and long. Write them down. Keep a journal of your passwords. Full. Change your PayPal address. Change all of it. Change your emails. If you're hijacked, change them once a week. To be safe, if you're paranoid like me, change them once a week. And that's what I've been doing. So, I've been all morning, I have been changing passwords. I have finally got through to YouTube. And then, they call once in a while and ask, did you log in to your Voodoo Assant 6 account from Nigeria? How am I going to get to Nigeria? I don't even know where that is. No. So yes, make sure you do that. Do the two-step verification. Always do account recovery. If you think that you're being spammed or kind of hacked, if you even have that first inkling, change passwords right away. Contact YouTube. Always. So, it's scary. It's really scary. It's like, there were people on that website. You can buy people. That's scary. That's not right. So, but yeah, hopefully, I have faith in YouTube now that they will be, really, really helpful. Since I called, she put up something on my report, so everything is going to be good. I hope. I just pray to every single God I possibly can. So yeah, as long as the channel's still up, it's still, I'm still getting You know, they can't take your money. So go into your bank, call your bank, make sure you let them know what is going on, because your bank already knows that you get a direct deposit or a check from AdSense for YouTube advertisement. So just be safe. Be extra safe. Get a thumbprint USB so you can stick it in. Anything high tech, all of that is so very important. People, I mean, it's happening everywhere. It was on the news last night. Hackers, Jen and Sylv, you two got your Twitter account suspended because of a movie. The remake of Rabid, with the special effects were so gory that their YouTube channel or their Twitter account got suspended. So that's just crazy. I mean, wow. But yeah, so hopefully, I know that they got their Instagram hacked. So I know that it can be, they can help you if you call Instagram. So call these people. Use all of the forums. Use all the help forums. Communicate with these people. Trusted Ben, the trusted flagger. Contact all these people so you don't lose your stuff. So that's all I can really think of for right now. So alright guys, it's sushi day. So cotton candy laced with gold, get that sushi roll. And that's what I'm gonna do. So I love you all. I can't wait till I'm up to 1,000 subscribers again so I can do a live chat. So alright guys, I love you all very much, and thank you for coming back and following and subscribing. So please share. Just, I don't know, any little bit helps. Auntie Hilda, Lucy, thank you for everything that you're doing. So I love you with all my heart. Everyone, all the way from Venus, all the way back down. Alright, I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you guys like. So these spells are on my Patreon, and they're on my Wix website. So enjoy, have fun, be safe, and I love you all. And thank you guys for watching. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.